folks, welcome back to some more Stoneshard, where we are playing Anna the Noble Knight, who says, hopes for the best. I suppose this is because she has optimism, right? Do we have anything here? Yes. Disenchantment scroll, we can store that. Anything else to store? We have a Stars Treatise, which I think we've read, and then we're gonna sell it. Someone has told me that you can sell most trade goods for more by the merchant in town, and I think I had come to that conclusion. I didn't know that it was for all the wares that he suggested, but apparently this guy just pays more for, I guess, for most non... the blacksmith specifically pays more for metal, and then we have the carpenter and the tailor. But for everything else, this guy pays more. So we will go and sell trade goods, I suppose we can call them, to him. Keep Variance Ring, sell the Staff Treatise, and Antlers. Yeah, they sell for 5 more here, so that's quite nice. Good. The reinforced staff, I think, is for the smith, but we will test it both at the smith and the carpenter. All of these, I believe, is metal items because of the metal used for the head. The bow. We found a better bow, but it's for the carpenter, of course. There's been an update to the game again, mostly related to saving, so we can now save at bandit camps that we find in the forest, their beds, and that's quite cool. Should make it a bit easier for me to make episodes of the length that I want. We can get a knightly girdle now, which is in every way better, except for a little bit less energy and energy restoration, but this is what, like, energy and the energy cost for skills is specifically what Anna is good at. And that probably is meant to combo with her having higher amounts of armor that lowers energy restoration. I'm mumbling, but I think we are gonna buy this belt here. It is also called a knightly girdle. Very fitting. Oh, we should have repaired. Or we might come back. Oh, did I sell him the staff? No. Okay, so it's worth less here. The hunting bow we will sell. Repair our own bow. The heater shield is made of wood, so the carpenter will have to repair it. We will. For some reason it has switched my offhand and main hand around again when I load the game. I don't know why. It's not that problematic, it's just a bit strange. What does a better bow cost? Like a small upgrade for 800 gold. I don't want to pay that. Let's go and repair by the not the carpenter, the smith. And sell this effective reinforced staff. Repair. That is pretty expensive on this character because of all the expensive items. So the upkeep is significantly higher on a melee character. Something to keep in mind when choosing what build to go for. And I've been wondering about what to do next. I also really want to do a geomancy run, so I don't know what the next build will be. If you have any wishes, dear viewer, do let me know. That it might sway my choice. You never know. Probably will. I like taking suggestions and pleasing my viewers. Anything else here that we want to buy? A herbal extract. This is for pain. And a little bit extra healing. Pain resistance also. But for the intoxication, it's not that expensive. Compared to pain change on this one. Minus 0.50% for 45 or minus 1 for 30. So the herbal extract is better and it takes up less space in the inventory. You can better justify having this one in your inventory, I think. Vivifying Essence. It costs 375. I saw one guy running around with 3 in his inventory at all times, and I think that is smart. But I don't want to use the inventory space for it. Having 1 at any given point in time should be enough. Oh, we don't have a quest, do we? No. So that. Oh, and I think there might be no more quests in this town. I don't really recall. In which case we will need to go and talk to Varen. No contracts. No. Alright. Wait, this doesn't despawn. No. No. Let's go and talk to Varen and have him order us to go to Mannshire. That's not Varen. My bad. Here. We stole a mug. I fulfilled the contracts. Our part of the deal is complete. Nicely done. 1 less problem for us to worry about. It's time for me to talk with the elder, make sure our horses are ready. In the meantime, I guess you'll need some better gear, eh? The local smith and the carpenter are skillful lads. We've seen this before. Oh. Alright, so he wants me to go and complete the contracts in Mannshire, and we will. But before I do that... Oh, wait. There should be a new hotkey. I'm going to press M. And indeed, that brings up the map. Ah, okay. Has it reshuffled my entire map? No, but the points of interest should have been re-rolled, and that is intentional. With the new patch, we can rest in these question marks. They are always bandit camps at this point in time. So, we can rest in them. We had one here before that I would have gone to first, but this is fine. We will go to Mannshire and maybe clear some points of interest on the way. But before we go, I want to bring our paper in here. A heraldic note. Do we bring the unidentified potions? Let's bring 1. Maybe we can even buy an identification scroll here. Let's go and check. And as far as I understand, we can now repair tailored equipment in Mannshire as well, which is going to be nice. Identification scroll here. Use it on this thing. Potion of healing. Oh, nice. So, for potions, I would wish that it specified what it specifically did. I mean, it does so for every other type of consumable in the game, but this one does not tell me how much healing it does. But I'm assuming that it's better than one instance of the Vivifying Essence. You would think so. Anything else here that we want to grab? We could grab an enchantment scroll for the sword, the Watchman sword. It's hard to get a better one. Prices have been lowered for treatises. Enchantment scroll, 240. You know what? Let's do it. Let's enchant our sword. Fumble chance lowered and extra weapon damage. 9%, that's not nothing. So we deal 33 main hand damage. I don't know what it was at 4 before, but it's 9% of 24, so you can do the math yourself. It's around 10% of 24, so 2.4-ish, so it's probably like 2.2 more-ish. Which is good enough for me. Let's see, map. We are here, let's go to this point of interest, and this one, and then that one if we can muster it. Or manage it. Now we are here, so we go south. Here's some thyme. Mind ward is really good. How's our sanity doing? We can eat a mind ward. Keep it up top. Topped up. Acrimony. No reason to not carrying around right now. Even if we end up dropping them later. Getting some free consumables on the way is just fine. Oh, more mind ward. Oh, and I forgot I was going to do a special intro. It was a dark and stormy night when the adventure started. Whatever. Yeah, it's if you can hear some rustling in the background, that is the wind tearing at my windows and my balcony door. Because it is a stormy night here where I am. Here are the bandits. Let's murder them. I don't even know if I want to waste arrows on this guy. Oh, it's an enforcer, not a goon. It looks like a goon. Alright. How are you doing? You can take some more arrows. Okay. Let's be a little bit honorable and let him have a chance to hit us. He did not make use of his chance. Too bad. Coming in from below here. And we do deal more damage now with the bow. Okay, I'm getting pretty lucky hits here. Splat. Next subject. And so now, as of the new patch, bandit camps scale with level, which I actually don't like. I hate, maybe not hate, but I don't like level adjustment in games. It basically takes away the challenge. Because if every encounter you meet is scaled to you being able to defeat it, then the challenge of a game, like the dangers stop. It takes away the excitement, is what I'm trying to say. So it's fine. I understand why they added it in, because some of the bandit camps were really harsh. But on the other hand, then don't go to the bandit camps early on. It's easy to avoid it. I don't know if I dig it. Let's eat a mind ward and add in this ring. So we can sleep here. Yes. Let's just sleep for 1 hour to prove it. That's how it works. We aren't going to stop here, but then you can save in bandit camps like this. Very cool. We are thirsty. I didn't fill up my water skin in the town. I told myself that I would make a post-it note of all the things to remember before leaving town. And I didn't do it, but we may end up having to do that because my memory is like a sieve. Things pass through it at a rapid speed. Also food. Oh, we didn't buy food. We have our smoked ham, and I think it will carry us to Mannshire. Food spoilage has been made worse, like up to 50 to 100% faster food spoilage on most foods. So that means that the smoked ham has then indirectly received an upgrade. And I had already decided that we would end up always carrying a smoked ham around, and I think that only reinforces my belief that that is a good idea. Let's have an archery contest. I didn't even get hit. We are the Archer Knight. Money on the barrel, chomp. Never heard that expression before. out of arrows. Let's meet him in honorable combat and cut his head off. So now we need to make room for arrows. From up here, switch back. A spiked club. Should be worth more than the short bow. It's not. In all honesty, these two things are not worth carrying around at all. Well, nah, let's not waste time. What is this? Bryn Vermouth. Alcohol has been buffed in price, so they are more expensive to buy and sell, as it's supposed to be a valuable trade good. Same with most drugs. So we are here. 1, 2, 3. If we go 2 south first and then east the rest of the way, that's the easier way to do it. This is a mind ward. Let's eat a mind ward then. Just pick up this one. Another mind ward. I don't think we need it at this point. Oh, wait, what? Huh. Usually the money stacks go into the purse by itself. Food. Okay, now we do have the add of the smoked ham. Good, that's 2 down. Now we just go east the rest of the way. We'll sort of drift towards the middle of the map so that we should collide with a bandit camp when we arrive on the tile. This is a bit of a travel episode. While we have calm weather inside the game, the wind is tearing down my house. I live in an apartment. Well, the whole apartment building will be torn down then. Mind ward again. I'm assuming, yeah, we are at maximum sanity. I have a song on my mind, but I am not gonna attempt to sing it. I won't torture you with that. This will surely be where the bandit camp is. Let's go a little bit up and a little bit down. Here we go. Do we have 20 arrows? We don't. Only 13. We are hitting a lot more than used to. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe just luck. Splat. Anyone else want some? Do we have enough arrows to do a shoot off? Not really. And this guy is a thug. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna run at them. Yes. Go in. Ah. I took some damage there for being so brave. Peasant flail is worth money. Alright, let's drop some thyme. You know what? Let's eat some thyme. Eat a mind ward, sure. Nails. Anything else here? No. Let's pick the lock on the chest. Good stuff. And move on. And then we should arrive in Mannshire shortly. I have a good feeling about this one, because I'm not as squishy this time. The chances of it ending randomly is lowering every time we buy a new piece of armor. While we are not able to kill enemies as easily as we did with the Pyromancer, being tanky makes up for it. And we do deal quite a bit of damage in melee. Though nowhere near the numbers that I produced with Jonna. We have arrived in Mannshire. We need to sleep as the first thing. To get these doors to open up. Do you want to buy... Well, let's rent a room and see what kind of salesmen are in town. Oh, it's more expensive to sleep here. They didn't change the prices in Mannshire. Interesting. Alright. I suppose this is a more fancy inn. Anything to store? Nah. Sleep until 8. Oh, gotta adjust my chair, and then let's just see if anything valuable is in here. You never know. Straw, lots of straw everywhere. Okay. Let's not rob these poor people. If they were rich, I would rob them. Blind. Bread, meat, vegetables. I don't know if there's a dedicated salesman in this town. Carved gold ring. Energy and energy restoration is upped. But if I look at my other rings here, this one's really good. And the silver topaz ring gives us stun and pain resistance, health restoration and healing efficiency. I don't think this one is worth using, so we will sell it. This is probably the guy we should be selling goods to. So the heraldic note can be used to improve your standing with the Grand Magistrate or sold away. The Grand Magistrate. I would assume that that is the guy living in here, in the fort. We will find out. This guy, maybe? Man. No. He has a repair kit. And a new water skin. Okay. The Grand Magistrate. Maybe he lives in this house? No. He's got a golden candelabrum. Let's steal it and go sell it. Down here is where we find what you call Knut, who has the quest Return of the Necromancer. Yes, let's go and deal with him. And they also sell maps now. If you end up for some reason selling your map or throwing it away, you can get a new one. by both the village elders. Let's go to the smith. So, who is the Grand Magistrate then? I don't know. Maybe that's someone we come to after the fact. Let me read this again. Use. Uses heraldic node. Okay. So now we've increased our standing. This is the Grand Magistrate. So if anyone knows what that's all about, let me know. But for now we don't have the node anymore, so whatever. We should buy food. I forgot food. And we should fill our water skin. That's here. In here we will find medical supplies. In the church. A splint. Boop. We have 2 healing cells. Oh, we already had 2 splints. I didn't have to set it back. We could just drop it. In the field, identification scroll. Oh, we have a bucket. And then charm scroll. We could enchant the male coif. Nah. I'm still hoping that we find some proper plating armor later down the line. Let's buy some cheeses. They spoil in 3 days now instead of 5. You have vegetables. Buy some potatoes. And you will have the meat then? No. No smoked hams for sale? Oh. What do you have here? Wolf ribs basket. I've never seen a helmet quite like this one before. 3,100. We will not buy that because we can't. You have better boots. Tanned boots instead of the hide boots. But again, I would rather upgrade directly to some plating if we could. So I hope we are strong enough to go and deal with a Necromancer. I hope I can squeeze that into this episode. Otherwise it's been a pretty boring run. Yeah, we'll go on a quest. Let's see what we can find. Did I do all the things? I bought food, we filled our water skin, the bare necessities, we have medical supplies, and I repaired back in Osbrook, so we should be good on that front. We are already hungry. Potato spoil in 15 days. Let's go with the cheese first. And we should go north until we hit the road. That should be here. Yes. Alright. Then a little bit west and then a little bit north. And this should be the site. Question mark? Yes. Oh, you know what I didn't get? Arrows. We only have 14 arrows. Oh, they aren't that great against skellies anyway, so it should be okay. The skellies also have slashing resistance, so We are nerfed no matter how we look at it. Oh, whoops. That's one arrow down. Searching for traps. Diligently. To arms. Or to arms. Oops, okay. Whatever. Oh, he lived. Huh. Ah, he drops bones, of course. Oh. Should have shield bashed to make him dazed. Oh, we took some hits here. Okay. How badly am I wounded? Not that bad. We can heal that up. Oh, and also, I'm burning through my energy pretty rapidly in combat. Alright, we might put another point in vitality on the next level. How close are we? Not even close. Alright. Well, that's the trade-off of wearing all the heavy plating. And they consume quite a bit of energy, these things. We rest a little bit again. Let's go up this way. Check for traps. The drop rate of valuables have been lowered in the crypt. But we are gonna, of course, check everything anyway. Doesn't really change anything. Oh, a marble bear. Oh. Alright. Takes up a lot of space for how little it's worth. Let's get the bow out. Be sensible. Check for traps. Okay. Not a lot of enemies here. We were lucky with this trap because I searched here, but apparently we didn't find that one, and then we passively spotted it anyway. Could have easily stepped on that. Alright. Oh. Sometimes I'm a little bit quick on the draw here. Silver topaz ring, another one of those. I don't think it's good enough to replace the impenetrable silver amethyst ring. It also gives unholy resistance, which we are encountering here. That's nice. Yeah, and energy restoration because it's magical. Very good. Okay, only one door remains. Get out the bow. Here we find some enemies. More than one. Probably bottleneck him. Okay. Yeah. I had a feeling that that would not be a problem. Those were just basic skellies. Okay, let's rest up a bit. Now, the loot that we find here in the crypt is always super damaged. So I'm not in a hurry to start looting. Oh, we are thirsty. Search for traps here. Oh. 1 crown. Sure. Anything that doesn't take up inventory space is very welcome. Okay. Do we even skirmish with him? I don't think so. Fuck that arrow. These got a short bow. Oh, here's a chest. Alright, some proper loot. A coin. Khajiit as wares if you have coin. Let's venture forth. Oh. Well, okay. That guy is a bit more scary. Get out the bow and skirmish a bit. Ah, he blocked that one. Gotta wait for the animation to stop here. Now we need to switch. This one could get hairy. What's he called? A skeleton knight. So knight against knight, the undead versus the living. Who will prevail? We will try to beat him in honorable combat here. But I have the stairs available. Okay, we didn't get a single hit from him. Very nice. The footman mace will leave it for now. Oh, here's the next enemy. What did you use? Parry. Prematurely. 2 more turns of that, so if I go back... Oh, I can't go away from him. Alright. Let's see. Shield up. Shield bash. Does he still have parry? No. Perfect. Nice. Okay, once more out with the bow. Check the traps. Let's go down here first. Oh. Also, every dungeon has been changed, so there's no more level 5 dungeons. Only down to 4 floors to decrease the monotonous similarities of the dungeons, which I think is fine. Sometimes they were a little bit too long and samey. So that part I kind of like. Ooh, a nice little crit here. We can shoot one more time. Ah, nice. Okay, good opening. Good stuff. Felling axe. Let's move back. Eat a potato and rest. Should have closed the door, or whatever. Should I wait for my energy to recharge? Big room here. A big room of empty. So, pick this one. Okay, check the traps. Comes an enemy. Skelly mage. Okay, come on. He is more tanky than you would guess for a mage. An identification scroll would be nice. We are definitely carrying it back home either way, so let's eat a plant. Something like the horsetail. Let's just drop it because we might need it later in the dungeon. Right now it doesn't help us. Oh. Check the traps. And we are finding quite a bit of loot in this run here. That's nice. Check the traps. Get out the bow. Rest a little bit maybe. Yeah, then we are getting hungry. Oh, so here we have one of these altars. We are almost at full sanity, but we will get it to full by destroying it. Yep. And I could have taken the buff, but we know that we would have to run all the way down here, and I don't think it would have been worth it. So, ready at the door, open it up. Oh, here we have what? A new guy. Uraros the Frisky. Okay, so yeah, he's the same type of necromancer that we've been up against before, but he just has a different sprite. That's cool, at least. He is dazed for 116 turns for whatever reason, which means that he can't use abilities. I'm not about to complain, but I'm not sure why. Oh, maybe because I destroyed the altar. This guy is too. That's awesome. Because I destroyed an unholy altar, all the unholy guys. And now he's attacking the chest? The hell? Don't, dude! You're gonna destroy the loot inside. Well, when he can't use his abilities, he is not a problem. Alright, so that was really easy. We're carrying around a bone for some reason. Now, unidentified potion. Let's identify it. A potion of energy. Restores energy. I suppose we will keep it. Let's drop this here. There's a dagger treatise. An enchantment scroll that we can use right away. Could save it. I want to just use it. It's gonna be a while before we get upgrades to... Well, we just bought a new belt, and I think it's hard to get one that's much better than this one. So let's just get this noiseless nightly girdle. Less noise produced and caustic resistance. That was really useless. Oh, well. A pearl necklace will be worth grabbing. Is it better than what I'm carrying? Oh, it is. No. Well, for 3 energy, and we are running out of energy. So we get 2% less healing efficiency, plus 3 nature resistance, but I don't think we've ever encountered anything that does nature damage, not to my knowledge anyway. And if so, then it's still not really worth considering. But it's still a good necklace. Phylactery. Now this is a good necklace, but I can't keep it, I think. It's actually really good. Lower damage taken. Lower and increased damage reflection. Really good amulet. I wonder if we could choose to fail the quest, what would happen? Maybe it's time to test that theory. Because when you get a stuff like this that you really want to keep. The marble bear might not be worth keeping. Oh, a vivifying essence. Lucky. How much is this axe worth? 105. Okay. Round shield. Let's check the durability on it. It might be worth selling. No. These are worth more. Teeth are worth less than that. And a copper chain is not worth all that much. Wait a minute. We can make room. We'll just eat the mind ward and then grab the round shield. And the marble bear. Alright. Was that the whole dungeon? I think so. Okay. So here we find some more stuff on the way back. Let's just check the durability of everything. A felling axe. No, this one's too damaged. And then we have 2 round shields here. This is the one of them. Okay, we'll take the higher durability one. Here's an oaken shield and a footman mace. Drop this and that. Footman mace. 221. Oh. Alright. We have 2 splints on us. We can drop 1. Get the bearded axe. Let's check the other oaken shield. No. Okay, this one's completely busted. And the healer himself. Instead of... I could get risky. We aren't gonna have any encounters on the way back. So, heal himself. We'll buy new splints. Then here, arrows. More oaken shields. It's a round shield. Which is more busted. Oaken shield. Nope. Then crude falchion might be worth grabbing. Oh. Okay, so this was the round shield that we already had. Yeah. And move on. Okay. Good enough, I think. Back into town. I don't know that I want to give the phylactery to the elder. Can we choose to fail a quest? It's a really good necklace. And I'm willing to pay the 500-ish gold that it would reward me. Oh, what? Look at this loot here. Okay, get rid of the bug bean. Let's rearrange some architecture. Short sword and watchman sword. Oh. Deal becomes hostile. Surely we will be able to sell a lot of this. If I choose to fail that quest... Oh, the pearl necklace is still worth it. The round shield is worth less than the sword. Bearded axe. I think the shield must go. And iron ingots are worth quite a bit. We can eat the goat cheese here. Horseshoes? Nah. And the rest here is considered junk. Alright, but we gained some nice loot here. J for journal. Can we choose to fail the quest? 510 crowns in reward. So that's what we are going to have to pay for the phylactery. I wonder. And the phylactery is what makes the Necromancer revive. How cool would it be that if I carried the phylactery around, eventually he would respawn next to me in the middle of combat or something like that? Maybe I would turn into the Necromancer. Da da da. Okay, everyone's sleeping. And I suppose this is where we will end the episode, because I'm gonna have to go and sleep anyway. So rent a room one day, and that's gonna be the end of the episode, guys. Thanks as always for sticking to me and joining me on the adventure. See you next time, where we continue, and I feel like this is a win coming on. I have hopes for Anna, and I'll be more careful this time. So with those words, see you next time, and bye bye.